Getting here from the Pound for Pound Boxing Show, proudly sponsored by Bravose Boxing. I am joined today by Welsh super featherweight Nathan Howells. Let me just add Nathan to stream. Nathan, hello.
Okay. Good time,
How
mate.
are we?
I'm good.
Yeah, excited for Saturday?
I can't wait, mate. I've been itching to get in and now. It's been too long.
Last fight was in December.
Yeah.
It was quite an easy day at the office, would you say?
December 11th, I should have boxed more, to be honest. I went out and just had a fight.
Yeah, of course. So how has preparations been for Saturday? How's things been since December?
It's been smooth. Like I said, even though I had the fight at short notice, I was already training for the fight on May 7th anyway. So I was already there or thereabouts, and my weight was on point. So it didn't really affect me much.
The fight has been moved forward a week, hasn't it?
Yeah.
From what I'm seeing, the same opponent. Is that right?
Yeah, same opponent, just over 6 rounds. So I'm eligible for the title then.
Well, that fits straight into one of my questions I've got. Seeing how Saturday goes your way. How quick can we see you go for an area title?
Well, that's why I've gone on this fight in Reading. Hopefully, I can get a title fight in for my next fight. But
Yeah.
obviously, I've got to get someone to take one first.
Yeah, I've done some research. The Welsh area title at the moment is Kristian Touze, who's currently 10 and he's got 10 wins, 2 draws. How do you see that fight going? If you do,
That's the fight I want, really. Like,
yeah,
he's my weight. He's had the belt for I don't know how long he's had it. I don't think he's defended it yet. I'd like to make that fight happen. We're both managed by Chris, so I don't understand why it couldn't be made. It's easy.
and how do you see that fight go?
One way, mate.
Go on, predictions.
I think I'd stop him.
Stop him.
I think I'd stop him.
Um,
I think he'd run and I'd get to him.
Being a southpaw as well, how would that change your things? Obviously, Kristian being a southpaw, would that change anything of your plans at all?
I do alright with southpaws. I spar quite a lot of southpaws. I've got a couple in my gym, like
Right.
Rashid and James. And I
Yeah.
was sparring Robinson quite a lot for his fight. So I do alright with southpaws, if I'm honest.
Yeah. You do better with them.
Yeah.
So going obviously Saturday, come in, you do the thing, you get the microphone, the name comes out straight away. Kristian Touze, straight away.
Yeah, I'd love to do that, yeah.
Um,
I,
I'm quite lucky, same as you. We're quite blessed being Welsh. But we've seen a lot of talent come from Wales. Joecalzaghe, Enzo McNally, Lee Selby. I know you've done a bit of training with Lee as well, haven't you?
yeah.
How much do they inspire you in boxing?
Like I said, like the boys from my gym, like Lee and Gavin, they're setting, like they're showing you can do it. You're training side by side with them every day. So if you put the work in, there's no reason you can't do it if they're doing it.
Yeah, no, it's it, and I think when you've got them people around you as well, it'll obviously up your game,
Yeah,
especially your
you don't
early
get
on.
better. You don't get better training with boys who you're better than. You get better by training with boys who are better than you, and eventually you find that you're having good sparring with them boys.
Yeah, and obviously you're still early into your professional career as well, and them they've done the highest of highs. They've had the biggest honors in boxing, and obviously they're showing you now exactly what you can achieve. And that super featherweight division, it's stacked, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, domestically and globally, there's some big names there. Who's one name in them top 5 you think that you'd have a nice little chance with?
Like I said, like, you won't. Everyone wants big fights, don't they? So for me at the moment, probably the biggest name in British is Zalfa, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's the biggest about him in at my weight. So He'd be a lovely one, wouldn't he? If you could cause an upset here, you'd get your name wiped out here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. And do the fights over in Cardiff?
Another one who I would like to fight, really like to fight. I honestly think I'd beat him as well as Campbell.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'd beat him.
That's a great fight as well, isn't it?
We're both early in our careers as well. Around about the same. I know he's had a bit more fights than me, but we started at the same time. He's just got pushed on a bit quicker.
Yeah.
I think that fight could happen eventually down the line somewhere.
And you stop him?
I don't know. I really don't know him as a person, but I reckon I'd beat him, hands down.
Yeah, I like it. So, what's the biggest change you've made in your camp this time around? Has there been any big changes between obviously October to December, then December to now?
It's just a box more. Like last time I got drawn into a bit. Obviously, I was with a typical journeyman sort of guy, so I was like, he just tucked up and got in my head a bit, and I started trying to have a fight with him, trying to take him out here. Whereas if I boxed him, I probably would have took him out with her. But instead, I tried to have a fight and it wasn't catching him with a clean shot, so I needed to.
Game plan for Saturday? Go in there, do your thing, not go down the go looking for the knockout sort of a route.
Like I said, it's my first 6-rounder. I'll go here, get around it, and if a shot comes, a shot comes. If I land in a good one and he goes wobbly, we go looking for it. But it's the plan's the box always first.
Is your finger over the microphone? No, it just cut a little bit there. It was just a little bit grainy coming through there. Sorry.
So what I said was the plan's always to box first. So if that shot comes, it comes. But I always box first.
Yeah, of course. And obviously, the next stage, obviously, is the call-outs and stuff like that. But I'd love to see you against the likes of Archie Sharp.
Yeah, he's really. I rate Archie. I do. I really like Archie as a boxer.
I really would, because I think that stylistically, and styles make fights. That is and I'm putting words in your mouth here. I'm putting words in your mouth here. But I love, and as you say, the big one, obviously. But weight, we're looking good on weight. Everything ready?
Yeah, I was on weight today.
Yeah. You know, one thing and you know, with my background being in sports nutrition and stuff as well, how comfortable are you at the weight? Would you look at moving up at all, or?
Well, like I make the weight quite easily. Like, to be honest, like my last fight, I was having to slow down a bit early. But obviously, I've never really considered going to Feather, so I've never tried it to see what I feel like at it. But I feel like I could make it, but it's what I'd feel like at that weight. So we're just stay where we are for now.
Yeah, and wouldn't there no talks have been going up then?
Like I said, I had my first fight at lightweight, didn't I? So I just made it too easy. I wasn't really dieting, and I was just coming at that weight.
There's nothing wrong with that, though, is there?
But no, it's not. It makes my life easier, but I always get a little doubt in my head then that I'm making it too easy.
Yeah, and you probably, especially in this weight, it'll carry a bit more power with your rehydration and stuff as well. And you might feel a lot sharper, lighter on your feet at a lower weight.
Yeah, like I said, because we took this fight at a week's notice now, and I think it's made it 9-9 again or lightweight or something. So I'm still drinking 6 liters of water a day, and I'm still on weight. So I don't have to do a water cut for it.
A lot of boxers would be very jealous of hearing that of you.
The boys that are in the gym,
I can imagine there's a few no sauna suits going on, no sweatsuits.
That's what I said. I got one, but I don't really get it out. Like I said, for my last fight in December, a week before, I'm having a breakfast to slow it down. When I put down the group chat, that don't go down well.
Listen, there's a lot of people that will listen to this very, very jealous. Especially some that do cut for 3-4 kilos a couple of days before. they'll be very, very jealous of that conversation. Another fight that's happening on Saturday, and I don't know about your opinion. Katie Taylor, big fight on Saturday with Amanda Serrano. What do you reckon happens there?
Katie's really good as a boxer, but I really just got a feeling that Serrano's going to take it.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I just feel like she will.
I 100% agree. I think the last couple of fights from Taylor has been not off on a peak, if you like, and I believe that she does get stopped. But it was just something that I wanted to know what obviously other boxers think about that fight. Do you reckon stoppage or?
I don't know why. I feel like because I really rate Katie and I think she's done wicked for women's boxing, but I just got a feeling, I don't know what it is, that Serrano will win. So like, if I had to put my money somewhere, that's what I'd be putting it.
Jake Paul's promotions. So your preparation all been on point. Everything's been on point for this camp.
Yeah, everything's been going smoothly.
Where would you like to fight your next fight? Obviously, let's not overlook your fight on Saturday, but where would you like your next fight to be? Would you like it to be back in Wales? Because obviously, I saw the videos of the support you had.
Well, my May 7th show have now been moved to the end of May. So if it would be possible, I don't know, because it'd be quite close, I wouldn't mind going back out on that.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's what happens, and hopefully it's for what I want it to be for that title.
Say what you want it for, that title, the Welsh title.
I want it for the Welsh title or a title.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the Welsh title, which other title have you got your eyes set on?
Well, I'd like to go like the traditional route, so Welsh, Celtic, so forth.
And is that the way you want to do it? Is to win area, then district and stuff like that, and then slowly build it up to the UK?
Yeah, like I feel like if you win belts along the way, then you know you're ready for the next step because you've won that belt. So it's just natural progression from there, isn't it?
Yeah. It makes a lot of sense in that sense what you just said there, to take the steps properly and not try to jump and be a needle mover instead of winning the belts.
And like I said, I said with someone like with my with the amount of amateurs I had, that it's more, the more experience the better for me as well.
Yeah, and as I say, you're very early on in your career as well, so it would be, I mean, that the steps are getting taken correctly and under great management and stuff as well. They'll obviously be able to make that fight a lot easier than it being two separate managements.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, because we're both managed by Chris, like, there's no reason why it can't be made. Well, on Saturday I would have done a 6-rounder, so that's not an excuse no more that I haven't done a 6-rounder.
Yeah.
So then we'll see what he says then.
See what the excuses are after.
Well, hopefully he don't have excuses. Hopefully he looks at me and says, "Oh, he's had 2 fights, or 3 fights by end, and feels like he could beat me." And then hopefully there's no excuses, and we just plain sailing, and we both make them a fight.
Sounds very good. Yeah, sounds really good. And as I say, I'm not going to keep you too long today. I know you've got a lot to do with your preparations and stuff. But thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks for having me, mate.
Plug away your Instagram names and stuff like that as well. I'll be putting them into the comments and stuff. So how can people find you?
So it's nathanhowells_93 on Insta. And just Nathan, I think it's Nathan Scott on Facebook because my dad's last name. So that's just what I'm on socials. You just add me, give me a follow, and hopefully you're along for the ride.
And we definitely are. As I say, being Welsh myself, we're fully behind you, and all the best on Saturday. And hopefully next time we speak, either you'll be on the way to winning the belt, or you've just won it.
Right, thank you, mate.
No problem at all. And I say thank you very much for coming, and we will speak. All the best on Saturday.
All right, mate.
See you soon. Thank you. Ta-ra.